Hey guys, welcome to Operation Crypto. Today we're going to take a look at Chiliz and do some price analysis, have a look at some areas where we could potentially invest, and then some levels above where we could look to either target to take profit or accumulate. The markets are not the most favourable at the minute, so we'll have a look at, see what we can take as an opportunity and get some potential great buy orders filled. If you're new to this channel, please make sure that you are subscribed, hit that like button, and let's crack on. Right, so welcome to the channel. This is Chiliz versus Tether. This is the daily time frame, and we have had a drop again today on Bitcoin. If you just look at this current candle that we have printed, it's looking a bit nasty, isn't it? You've got quite a few lines there, but if you just can make it out, that's a head and shoulders pattern. Usually with a target, once you've completed that left shoulder, head, right shoulder, you get a target to the downside, and that is a potential area around 33, 34k if this pattern does play out. So we just need to bear that in mind. I'm still remaining bullish so far, and we need to get back above 42k. If that happens, obviously the price the price on Chiliz will start to push up too, but vice versa. You could say we've kind of formed a bit of a head and shoulders pattern here too. So the left shoulder, the head, you got the neckline there, and then the right shoulder. So that is a potential scenario where we could see play out. Just really depends on Bitcoin. If that did play out, then there's a couple of levels we could target. We've obviously got this red level here, so this is an area of mass support. That's down at 16.4 cents. Personally, I don't think it'll make it down there, but if the price action on Bitcoin does continue to draw down, then unfortunately we'll bring altcoins down with it. For me, I think it's a great investment level. Currently, if we just look at this band here, I mean, you could take it all the way through, to be honest. Nice, thick support here. Support where that wick down. And then look at that. We're nice into a level of support now. RSI is pretty much at 35, so there's plenty of room to grow to the upside there. There's obviously still a little bit of room to drop to the downside too. Chiliz overall, if you just have a bit of a zoom out, you can see it's been pretty much consolidating. We've got the lows down here at 16 cents. We've got the highs here at around 57 cents, and we have just been bouncing up and down that region now for quite a while. I mean, if you look at this entire period from 16th of May, we've just been popping up and popping down, and that is currently what we need. We need to break above this region here, around 68 cents, to get some major price action to the upside. But going down to the 4-hour time frame, RSI is getting down towards that region where we should be looking for buys very, very soon. And this is an area I would be buying. I would be laddering some orders in now from 24 cents all the way down to this region at 16 cents. Can't see it going any lower than that, to be honest. One thing that props this asset up, and the reason we've not had major drops, is just due to the fact that the ecosystem is massive. I mean, we've got all these fan tokens now, which just keep boosting that ecosystem and adding to that growth of the Chiliz token itself. So I can't see it dropping any lower than that. So that's just a bit of a bearish setup there. Bearish head and shoulders, potential targets at 16.37. If though we do manage to flip here and start pushing on, we need to obviously have a look at some accumulation points. And we'll go back to the daily. In fact, I've got the daily moving average here. So we'll get rid of head and shoulders. This is the 200 daily moving average. This line here. Whenever you are bullish, you need to be above it. As you can see here, we had a major push to upside. Price action was above it. We lost it, reclaimed it, and we lost it again and then reclaimed it. But we are now below it. If you're looking to take any profit on Chiliz, then this is the first area I would consider here at around 32 cents. I think there's a good chance that once we do pop up there, you probably do likely see that we get a rejection. So you're looking to break up here, potential rejection to there, and then we do break through second time. So we've got buys down here from 24 cents down to 16 cents. Moving averages 20 and 50. We had a bearish cross up here, so that is currently in play. Remember, it's a lagging indicator. The bearish price action did actually start up here, so it's usually on a daily time frame. I tend to see it's probably around 2 to 4 weeks late. So if this is a bottom, for example, and we do start to get a rise, and moving averages are going to probably cross about here, so mid-February. So I'm looking for something like this. and then price action to follow and push to the upside. So the first area, like I said, I would consider taking profit is here at 32 cents. We've then got this massive area here, which is a big area of resistance at around 44 cents. So that's a couple of buy zones down here, and then 2 sell zones where I would look to take profit. You've got 32 cents, and then we've got up here around 43, 44 cents. You can see we've got quite a bit of liquidity within that area, and if you look away through, we had quite a big bit of liquidity there. So it does show that as a key area about which you should be using to take advantage of. All-time highs, we have been up to 94 cents. I remember when this was pumping, because I actually bought at 33 cents, so I'm currently underwater, but looking at this, we're 292% away from all-time highs. In my opinion, this is going to be a multi-dollar asset, whether that's this year, next year, or whenever the bulls do prefer to arrive. That is an area, multiple dollars is where I see it, and multiple billions of dollars. I think this asset is just going to keep growing and growing. The more teams, not just soccer, but we've got NFL, we've got NBA, all these teams that are coming on board are just going to keep enhancing to the ecosystem of Chiliz. Chiliz being the backbone to Soccero's, then I think it's just going to be continue to grow and grow. One quick look into the Satoshi pair. If we look at Chiliz down here, BTC, it's been actually going quite well on the BTC pairing, to be honest, because BTC's been pushing up. That's usually good for altcoins and the Satoshi pairs. We are, though, under that moving average 200. If we do get a bounce on Bitcoin, this is going to drop. And the potential we could drop down to here. So if you're looking for some buys on Chiliz, then I'd probably look anywhere from 520 sats. And I'd ladder them down to probably this area that we're seeing down here. And you're talking about 250 Satoshi. So maybe 3 to 4 orders from 550 down to 250. They may not all come in, but if Bitcoin goes on a rally over the course of the next few months and reclaims some market dominance back, because if you look at the dominance, it's at 40%, I'm expecting Bitcoin market dominance to push up to this level at 49, 52, or 55. When that does happen, altcoins and Satoshi pairs will start to die. That's when you'll get some orders filled. So looking at the BTC pairing, it looks okay now. It's all pretty much within my area. Do not be frightened of looking down here. I can't see it going down to 176, but that is an area of support. Don't worry about this though, because if this is dropping, the dollar pair can still be going up. So I wouldn't worry about that. I can't see it going down to those levels, but I think anything from 530 down to 250 is probably going to be a decent area for you to accumulate Chiliz. And vice versa, if Bitcoin dumps, altcoins may rally. We need to get back above this moving average 200, which is at 700 sats. Take profit there, and then obviously a big take profit at 1,000 Satoshis. So that's going to do it. Quick thoughts on Chiliz. Let's just quick look at Bitcoin before we finish up. Yes, it's not looking the best, is it? We need Bitcoin to sort its life out, and then we'll be able to start getting some good growth across the markets. That's going to do it. If you're new to this channel, make sure you check my Patreon out. Make sure that you are subscribed, and I'll catch you next time.